January the 9th, 2025. Welcome to the new year. Welcome to the new weather. So this year, I don't have any New Year's resolutions, but I think one of them will definitely be my health. After I got sick, I made a few videos and I was sick. In fact, we had a few setups also during that time. Anyways, when I got sick, I found out my blood sugar and my blood pressure was completely out of control. Went to the hospital, got put on blood sugar medicine. Went to the doctor, got put on blood sugar medicine. They increased it, and I found out my blood pressure, the reason it was high was for because I was had anxiety. So I'm trying to fight that now, which I think I need to just, I can't focus on stuff like that. But the one things I can focus on is the new year, not a new me, just same old, person who's probably gonna make, today is 34 degrees, or no, I'm sorry, the high will be 34. Right now it's 29 degrees. It's been colder than a whiz for the last almost week. It ain't warmed up any. We haven't got above 40 in the last 3 days. So it's been super cold. Yesterday it's flurrying. Well, now we have a winter storm watch for us. The last one we had, the last two where we've had supposed to have severe weather. Well, he was in a setup. The December the 28th. That one was a good setup, and we actually got a tornado outbreak. I think they had 95 tornadoes or something like that. I might be wrong about that. Anyways, then the next two setups I think were enhanced, and they were one tornado report on one, and I think the other one had like 0 tornado reports. So they wasn't very good setups. Let's see, I'm trying to think. Then we were supposed to have an ice storm, and the thing for ice moved further and further to the south, or I'm sorry, to the north. So it looked like that Kentucky, southern Ohio, southern Indiana, southern Illinois, they got an ice storm, but we didn't get nothing. I think we got rain. Well, this time, now first they come up with, CJ said, a foot of snow, and then trying to think. Now they've been taking the totals from a foot to 9 to 6, from 4 to 2 inches, and then I think it's at 3 to 2 inches or something like that. So, I mean, we've we have definitely probably in for some snow. I gotta work all weekend, so I don't know how that's, I know the temp's supposed to stay right around 30 and below. It ain't supposed to get super cold like it has now, but we will have snow. but I don't think it'll get a chance to melt off. Now you can see definitely all the trees are completely bald. Everything's cold. The grass is done for. We are definitely in the grips of winter. It's cold. It's, you know, it's the perfect time for me to have health crisis, which I had. I had to go to the hospital, and then I found out my blood sugar and my blood pressure was extraordinarily high. Blood sugar was like 300 and something, and my blood pressure was like 144 over 110, or 152 over, you know, 165. It was extraordinarily high. So I've been trying to, and I found out that was because I was freaking out over my blood sugar. So I need to control my anxiety. And I haven't figured out how to do that yet. Because my anxiety is something that I do have control over, but it's just something that it's hard to control it, because you don't know it's, you know, it's bad. You don't know that it's, you know, high or whatever. You don't know that you're freaking out until it's too late, because you think, I'm really having a medical crisis, you know, and it's hard to control it. So you know, and then it's hard to not obsess over it, you know. Like now, I want to run in here and check my blood sugar. I want to run in here and check my blood pressure. I want to see what it is, you know. Because I want to control it, you know, and it's not happening. That's the reason I'm doing this walking. One, I'm showing, you know, what it is. We had a good Christmas, and we had a good New Year's. It's just that I was sick throughout Christmas and part of New Year's. And then when I went to the doctor, I got antibiotics, and she put me on amlodipine, which is my blood pressure medicine. And then I didn't realize how bad I had let it go until I discovered, when I started walking a lot, how good my vision improved. And I'm like, holy crap, I've been letting it go this bad? And I have been. This is absolutely my own fault, you know. So that's what I've been doing, is trying to control it, trying to control my blood pressure, trying to control my blood sugar. But at the same time, you know, we're in the grips of winter. I don't think we'll be in any good setups. But come March, you start getting into March and April, you're going to get into tornado season. How am I going to control that? I can't. There's nothing I can do about it. Why did I do these recordings? To document it for anxiety reasons. Look, you survived that. You're fine. You can survive this next one. I can't let this bother me. I can't let my blood pressure go out of control like that. Can't do it. I have to control this. So how am I going to do that? Well, I haven't really been paying close attention to the weather, and that's not my only anxiety. My biggest anxiety is my health. Worried about my blood pressure, my blood sugar, dying. You know, am I going to have a heart attack? Am I going to have a stroke? Am I going to have an extreme aneurysm, you know, where I do die? Am I going to have something in my stomach that's going to burst, you know, my main artery? You know, there's so many things to freak out over. And, what is it, Wrinkles? You're looking at them birds. But anyways, like I said, I have to control this. I can't freak out over it. I can't act stupid around it. It's got to end now. So, I ain't been checking my blood pressure. I ain't been checking my blood sugar. I know how to stop high blood pressure, you know, and it's the biggest thing is to stop anxiety. That's the biggest thing. I can't freak out over dumbass shit. So I'm gonna have to just go with it. There's our deck, freezing. I mean, all the water's frozen solid on the deck. Oh, my butt. Can't tell if the stove. We had a good Christmas. We had a good New Year's. And of course I've been at work. Crystal's been off. She was off all the way till the 4th, I think. Might have been the 2nd. Whatever that Saturday was after New Year's Day. We didn't drink because I couldn't drink with the antibiotics that I was taking. Terrible, you know, with not having a good, you know, calm time. It was more of a, you know, I'm sick, I don't feel good. Well, I'm sorry, bird. I'm not trying to kill you or nothing. But anyway, there's Delilah finally getting up and walking around. It is super cold, the wind's blowing. Like I said, it's 29 degrees. It's cold today. Wrinkle's like, I'll run with you. Get my cardio up. Keep that heart pumping. Come on, Delilah. Come on, girl. But CJ's in school. He had to go back the 7th. So he definitely hated that. He wanted to what do you call it? He wanted to stay home. He was hoping for that ice storm to close down the schools for another week. He was hoping to make it a whole week, a whole nother week out. He was out the week before, and then he because he was sick, well, he got over his. He didn't have any problems getting over his. You can see some of the water frozen here. See? But it's not a bad winter. It is cold. It's brutally cold. We have gotten a lot more winter storms than we have in the past. So it's not like it's, but this is a new year, like I said. We'll have a another video probably come out. If I have to go to work, it won't come out till Monday because I got to work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it ain't like I can well, I mean, I can probably record at work, but You know, I just, I would rather not. I think I'm gonna take that little vape with me, just in case I can take a little hit to calm down. And that's all I do, just walk around the yard. You can't walk up the road. You got stupid dogs that keep trying to attack you. That's up there, that lives up that way. It's hard to walk up the road, so you can't walk to the end of the road like we used to. So I'll spend about 20 minutes walking around the yard. And I'll tell you what, when I first started walking, that first day when my blood sugar was, what was it? It was 386. What are you eating, that wiener? But it was 386, and I walked around from the time I got home well past dark, and it wasn't coming down at all. So now I'm on metformin 850 milligrams. So with that, plus exercise, plus an extreme change in my diet, I should be able to have a good hold on my blood sugar. So that's how I done it before. Cut out all bread, barely eat any sweets, barely drunk any, sugary drinks, drank a lot of water. That was to control and to drop my blood sugar down to what it's supposed to be. Mambo. There it is, dog. Come on. But extreme discipline. You have to control it. We went to Western Sizzling for Mom's birthday. One thing I ate was a small 10-ounce steak, salad, and one fry. That's definitely not like me, but that's what you have to do. You have to go under extreme discipline of your food and your exercise to get it back down, to control it. Like they said, it's not going to happen overnight. You've let it go since the last time you went to that you couldn't get your medication from the doctor because you quit going. And also your pharmacist wanted to, wanted to control they wanted you to go through the mail. That's the reason that I quit taking it, because they wanted me to go through the mail. And I thought, well, you gotta give me time to go to the doctor and get it set up, and then I can go through the mail. Oh, well, if you just fill it this one time, an emergency filling, and my amlodipine, my cholesterol medicine, and my Genumet, then I will go to the doctor and get it set up for through the mail. Nope, they wouldn't do it. So I yelled at them and said, well, I guess I just won't take it. I guess I'll die. And hung up on them. Never went back. Well, now I'm paying for that. And yeah, they don't care. Insurance companies, they don't care about you. In fact, they just had a massive fire out there in LA. I don't remember how many acres. It was like 29,000 acres. And all their insurance companies out there canceled their policies right before the fire. It's really shady. So I'm just saying, insurance companies are nothing but a scam. They're junk. But we have to have it. We're forced to have medical insurance. We're forced to have car insurance. Nothing we can do about it. If you don't have medical insurance, then you get a penalty at the end of every year. If you don't have car insurance, if you wreck someone or if you hurt someone, you are responsible for their medical bills. Your license will be expired, or be what do you call it? Will be revoked, and you won't be able to get your license until you pay that off, which medical expenses are extremely high. And then there you are, you know, forced to have that. Oh, it's against the law. You can get a ticket for not having it. You go to jail eventually for not having it. I mean, it's just all a scam. And the government must be working with the insurance companies to keep this scam up. I don't know. So, but anyway, I figured I'd make a video for my 2025 progression, telling, of course, my medical problems. CJ, like I said, has really recovered from his sickness, you know, his cold he had. Hopefully she didn't wander out in the road. Nope, there she is. Delilah. And you can see how it's freezing out here. Well, we've been keeping Wrinkles inside because it's so cold. He's out just to go potty, and the sun's out today. It's actually supposed to get higher than it did yesterday. The cloud cover was out and it didn't even get above 28 degrees. So he stayed inside most of the day. So anyway, it's New Year. Let's see what kind of weather we're going to have this year and what kind of things that me and CJ is going to be doing. You know, we got the rest of this winter. I'll try to show some pictures and some video of the snow. I'll try to get either pictures or videos of the snow for us, CJ, so we can have them for memory. You know, because last year we didn't have that. So, but anyway, I guess I'll see you in the next video, CJ. Remember this. So, see you in the next one.